G'day, everybody. Johan here from Salvation Studio. I just want to share something this morning. When I was sleeping, we are busy with, we are installers of electrical fencing and game fences. And this morning, the Lord just showed something for me, and it's the same. The Lord talked to us in our workplace where we are. And yes, we are busy with a fence. I'm here in Heilbron in the Free State in South Africa, and we are busy with a fence here on a game ranch. And if you look behind me, you will see it's quite a high fence. It's about 2.4 meters too high to keep all the antelope inside. I will drive around later on just to show some of them. But the thing they've got here is a sanctuary, so there's no predators inside this camp. But when they get little foals, the antelope, then the predators will come in. And I'm going to change the now to show you the fence. So they will get into the fence, and it's more or less it's jackal, and it's we call it rooikat. I think it's a sphinx or something like that you call it in English. But what they will do is, you will see this fence is quite, you know, it's quite close to each other. But what will happen then is they will crawl underneath. So Jerusalem had the same thing. All these cities had the same thing. You have to fix your walls. Your boundaries is very important. It's the same with us. So we are busy doing this because they can crawl in. And also what we do is, you can see here, we're going to add some, but we repair this electrical fencing. So how electrical fencing works is, you will see there, we call that thing an isolator, and that isolates, that's a live wire. There's electricity inside that wire, so that isolates the electricity from the earth. And that wire there, you can see that one is touching the ground, it's touching the earth, and that one is also isolated. So what will happen now is, the electricity will flow from this wire. It will go all the way to the other side. It will jump from that wire to that wire, and it will come back all the way to where we call it the energizer, where the machine is. So as soon as this wire gets, it's not isolated, if that rock falls onto that wire, it will make a short, and then it will lose power. And that short, now it's dry, so I will step with it with my foot. You will hear there's just a small sound, yeah, that's making click, 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 click. So it doesn't make a complete short, but as soon as it rains, it does short. This little grass here, if that falls onto it and it's green, it makes a dead short. So what this live wire have to do is, it has to be completely from the earth. It's got to isolate them from the earth. And this is what the Lord showed me this morning, is in our lives it's the same. You know, we're part of this fence, we're part of this world, but we need to isolate ourselves from the earth, because otherwise the earth will, if we touch it, it will go bad. So you will see. And then the other thing is the predators. This, when we didn't fix it, this was the hole of a predator, so he crawled underneath here. So we had to fill the hole again, and now the fence is on. It wasn't on. So if he will try to get in, he will crawl in, and if he touches that, he will really choke. So what I will do now is, I will short this wire out, just to give you an idea about the electricity. Yeah, it's now on my... Can you hear that? So there's 7,000 volts in. So as soon as that shorts out, it loses its power and it goes down to 1,000 volts. So yes, may we also isolate ourselves from the world so that we will be effective, so that we can also help keeping the predators out. And yes, we as well, as a community, as a church, you see the things that will happen inside here in this sanctuary. It's supposed to be good and pure, and there's some beautiful things in here. I think it's the same as the Garden of Eden as well. You know, they were inside of the garden, but yeah, then the enemy came in. The serpent came into the garden, crawled his way in, and everything changed from there on. But yeah, I think there's a big lesson for us in this. I will drive it around quickly and just see. There's some giraffes. I just saw them, but they was on the top of the hill and the sun was shining, so I couldn't take some photos. But yeah, I'll just give you a brief look into that. God bless you. I hope this will mean something for you as it did for me. Here are some blessbok. I don't know if you can see them. They camouflage quite good. They're smelling us. And also here we have some ostriches. They are very big. I'm sure it's some of the biggest. There goes a gemsbok, oryx. Here they come. Suddenly they smell something or heard something. They live in the desert and they can live for a very long time. Without water, can go with, and they can run very far. I can get a closer shot of the blessbok. Right down in the valley. Also some antelope walking. Also some gemsbok or oryx. Let's go look if we can find the giraffes. Here we've got a sable. Must be a stallion. All the stallions are standing separately. They are beautiful. Their horns are quite big. They survive because of it. If a lion jumps on their back, they can't attack them there, because they will go for the neck and they will just penetrate the lion with those horns. There's another sable stallion. Quite a big antelope. In a close parameters like this, the stallions can fight quite vigorously. There's quite a few that lost their horns, and if you fight and you lose your horn, you're not as defensive against the lion, against the predators. So stay in peace with your brothers. Shalom. Okay, right down there in the valley, there's the giraffes. I'm gonna try to zoom in. They are gorgeous. I'm zoomed in quite a bit, so I hope the footage is still good, but there goes the giraffes. Looks like they're running. Gorgeous animals. They were here at the top. Most probably heard me coming down, and now they're running down there. We've got a few other antelope as well. I'm not sure if you would be able to see that. I got it. Ah, there they go. Yeah, they are big.